So, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers shared his state budget proposal to the state legislature in Madison, once again calling to increase resources and funding for education and local governments. With a nearly $7 billion surplus, Evers is calling for more than $1 billion in tax cuts for the middle class, saying it's needed relief for working families. Governor Tony Evers also confirmed a plan to fund local governments that he spoke about in his State of the State last month. He called for 20% of the state sales tax revenue to be sent to local communities for shared revenue. The city of La Crosse will close Houska Park to the public starting March 15th for a massive cleanup effort. According to the mayor's office, the decision was made due to health and safety concerns. An eviction notice was posted Wednesday, and a 2-week notice will be posted March 1st, followed by a 48-hour notice on March 13th. The city will get rid of anything hazardous that they find by the 15th and store other property for 30 days. There is no charge for claiming property, and you can do so by going to City Hall or calling the number on your screen. The mayor's office said Houska Park will not be relicensed as a campground, but that's not an official decision yet. Organizers at La Crosse's English Lutheran Church hosted a presentation on the painful history of Native American boarding schools and church missions in Wisconsin. An associate professor of history at Luther College shared her research about how Bethany Indian mission officials in 1938 stripped Ho-Chunk children of their culture and the Ho-Chunk protests that followed. She says acknowledging difficult history is something that needs to happen.
Acknowledging and reconciling with the fact that those churches were involved in cultural genocide is really important.
She says a presentation like this helps increase awareness and encourages those that are interested to seek more resources and become informed. The Harry J. Olson Senior Center is helping unite people in the community. At yesterday's second ever Wednesdays for Lunch, over 40 seniors got to enjoy a free lunch and blood pressure checks. After buying the center from the city for $1, the center's executive director says it's important for the center to develop a routine for those who are in need of a community.
It's some people that have been reticent to come in because of the impasse with the city, or are they open, are they closed? Well, now they can see that we're open and we're ready to have everybody come.
The next lunch is scheduled on March 15th from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. We posted a link with more information on our website. A local career fair is preparing dozens of students for a future in construction. Western Technical College hosted a construction and apprenticeship career fair. Nearly 60 students arrived within the first 15 minutes. Organizers say Wednesday's event was a great way to connect students with job opportunities and a chance for students to learn a very important life skill.
It gets a student really practicing their skills of networking and talking with different employers and talking about why they'd be great for the opportunity.
Wednesday's fair also included resume help and counseling.
All right, as you head out the door this morning, temperatures are into the 20s, some of us even as cold as the upper teens, mainly towards the north near Eau Claire. But we are going to be looking at those cloudy skies really throughout the day. There is a slight chance that some of us could see some snow, mainly down to the south, though, with highs near about 30 degrees later this afternoon. As far as your 8-day forecast goes, we will be looking at yet another cool day for tomorrow, the high of 29. Warmer on Saturday, 37, even warmer than that on Sunday with a high of 42. Similar conditions to that even into early next week before we start to see cooler conditions move in mid to late next week with even better chances of snow. So that's something that we'll have to watch out for later in the forecast, but overall, not too bad out there.
All right. Well, for all of you at home, I asked Derek what his hobby was, and he said hurricane chasing, and that's what you might have heard on air right before we got on air. I said Derek needs a new hobby.
Hey, I mean, this is just a full-blown weather nerd that you're working with here, Dua.
All right, so I need our viewers to come up with a list of hobbies that we can potentially direct Derek to, so even work is not
But see,
his hobby.
they know that I love hurricanes.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for watching News 8 Now this morning. We'll see you back here later at noon, and for our evening shows, we hope you have a great Thursday.